Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're building AI software this year, you absolutely need to pay attention, because this is the most important roadmap you're going to look at. We are breaking down the absolute top AI SaaS product development companies for 2026. We'll figure out exactly who you need to partner with based on your specific architecture, your budget, and your scale. Because let's be real, the stakes for founders and product teams right now, they have literally never been higher.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is the harsh reality we have to face. Most AI SaaS products launched in 2026 simply won't exist in 2028. Why? Well, because the market has ruthlessly evolved. The days of just slapping a shiny user interface around a basic OpenAI API call, those days are completely over. If your entire product can be replicated by some random person just calling the same foundation model, you don't actually have a business. You have a temporary feature, and you're going to be crushed by competitors who are actually building deep structural moats. So what does survival actually look like? Well, it's the stark difference between those fragile ChatGPT wrappers, the basic API calls with zero defensibility, and truly defensible AI SaaS. And defensible means proprietary data pipelines. It means multi-agent architectures that can execute complex workflows that no single prompt could ever pull off. It's machine learning models trained specifically on your domain data. And here's the absolute kicker. Your survival depends almost entirely on the architectural choices you make in weeks 1 through 4 of your build, stuff like RAG pipeline design, LLM fine-tuning, multi-tenant infrastructure. To get that right out of the gate, you need a serious partner.
So here's our roadmap for today. We just covered the AI SaaS survival rule. Next, we're going to hit accelerated and agentic development. Then we'll jump into boutique and specialized engineering, scale things way up to enterprise-scale AI solutions, and finish off with a final partner comparison. Just a quick note, we are only looking at partners who have shipped verifiable production-grade AI SaaS products, not just simple feature add-ons.
All right, Section 1, Accelerated and Agentic Development, featuring DBB Software and HatchWorks AI. This category is laser-focused on founders who need extreme speed without sacrificing their architecture. Let's get into it. First up on our list is DBB Software, and the main thing that sets them apart is their incredibly deep knowledge of architecture. They aren't starting your project from scratch. They actually bring pre-built AI modules and agentic orchestration right to the table from day one. That includes cutting-edge Model Context Protocol, or MCP support, which basically lets your AI seamlessly talk to your data. They know exactly how to build complex multi-tenant infrastructure. Plus, they're fully certified across AWS, Azure, and MongoDB. So your foundational architecture isn't just going to be fast, it's going to be rock solid and ready to scale.
Let's look at the specs. Operating out of Krakow, Poland, DBB requires a $25,000 minimum project size, but their rates are super competitive, sitting between $25 and $49 an hour. They hold a flawless 5.0 rating on Clutch across 29 reviews. Honestly, this partner is best for startups and scale-ups needing full-cycle development. If you need the whole shebang, from initial ML model architecture and LLM integration all the way through to multi-tenant deployment, DBB is built for that exact journey.
And this brilliantly illustrates their true value proposition, a 40x cost advantage. Think about that for a second. When they built their own production AI chatbot using MCP protocol and real-time CMS integrations, they literally did it in just 4 weeks using a single developer. That translates to a 40 times cost advantage compared to off-the-shelf SaaS alternatives. By leveraging those pre-built modules we talked about, they're effectively compressing delivery timelines by 50%. You get to market twice as fast, and you save a ton of money doing it.
Now, looking at the other side of the accelerated coin, we have HatchWorks AI. These guys are a US headquartered team that uses a really cool proprietary methodology called GenDD. And fun fact, they're actually Clutch's #1 ranked AI services company right now. So if you're a funded startup and you absolutely require US-based accountability and delivery, HatchWorks is pretty much engineered exactly for you.
So, headquartered down in Atlanta, Georgia, HatchWorks also shares that same $25,000 minimum entry point. However, their rates are a bit higher, sitting between $100 and $149 an hour, which makes sense for premium, high-touch US delivery. They've got a stellar 4.9 Clutch rating and are officially recognized as an Inc. AI Power Partner. Really, they are the ideal fit if your budget allows for that premium US-based engineering.
But here's the real secret sauce for HatchWorks, their GenDD methodology. They are applying generative AI across the entire software development lifecycle. And I don't just mean for writing code. I'm talking spec creation, architecture, testing, documentation, the works. Because of this, a tiny 3-person HatchWorks pod can actually produce the output of 8 to 12 traditional developers. For a founder, that kind of output multiplier completely flips your budget math and really justifies that higher hourly rate.
Moving right along to Section 2, Boutique and Specialized Engineering, looking at Goji Labs and Uvik Software. This is for teams wanting direct accountability and specialized senior-level experts.
Let's start with Goji Labs. They actually hold the title for the most independently verified track record in the entire AI SaaS category. They're a boutique team, just 44 people. But honestly, do not let that size fool you. They punch way above their weight with incredibly deep, specialized expertise in computer vision and natural language processing, or NLP.
Based in LA with a $25,000 minimum and rates around $100 to $149 an hour, Goji Labs brings a really unique advantage to the table. See, with them, you aren't being handed off to endless layers of account managers. You're working directly with the core team, the actual people making those critical architecture decisions for your product. Plus, they made the Clutch 100 fastest growing list for 2026, which is no small feat.
Now, I want you to look at that number, 84. Goji Labs has 84 verified Clutch reviews while maintaining a 4.9 rating. To put that into perspective for you, that is more verified reviews than the other 4 companies on this entire list combined. In an industry that is frankly full of hype right now, having that massive volume of independent, verified feedback is just an unbelievably strong trust signal.
Next up in the boutique category is Uvik Software, and their whole approach is fascinating. They offer senior-only engineering that is laser-focused on Python, LLMs, and Retrieval-Augmented Generation, or RAG. The big deal here? They use absolutely zero junior developers. Look, in AI, if a junior dev makes a foundational architectural mistake early on, it can literally doom your product. Uvik guarantees that there's no junior to senior dilution on any of your critical architecture decisions.
With their team spread across Tallinn, Estonia, and the UK, Uvik operates at a super efficient $50 to $99 an hour. They maintain a perfect 5.0 on Clutch with 32 reviews, and they provide that exact Python-first stack that defensible AI requires. And crucially, they're GDPR compliant by default and HIPAA ready. That is massive if you are dealing with strict European privacy laws or handling sensitive healthcare data.
And here is the absolute game changer for Uvik, $10,000. That's the lowest minimum project size entry point on our entire list today. This incredibly low barrier to entry makes Uvik the absolute perfect partner for early-stage founders who need flawlessly executed, high-quality RAG engineering, but are maybe bootstrapping or operating on a tighter initial budget. You're getting senior-only talent without having to make a massive upfront enterprise commitment. Section 3, Enterprise-Scale AI Solutions. Here we are looking at LeewayHertz, specifically addressing the massive scale and strict risk mitigation needs of Fortune 500 companies. Let's check them out. So, LeewayHertz approaches AI SaaS purely from an enterprise platform perspective. They build on their own proprietary ZBrain platform, which is totally model agnostic. Now, if you're a massive enterprise, getting locked into a single AI vendor's pricing or capabilities is a huge risk. LeewayHertz essentially prevents that single vendor lock-in by giving you absolute architecture flexibility. Operating out of San Francisco, their enterprise focus does come with a higher entry point, a $50,000 minimum, but that commitment buys you over 15 years of verifiable AI delivery experience. Their rates range from $50 to $149 an hour, and on top of all that, they're backed by the Hackett Group, which provides the kind of total organizational stability that massive corporations just have to have.
So the crucial point is this flexibility. Their ZBrain platform offers simultaneous support across GPT, Claude, Gemini, Llama, and Grok. And they are successfully executing this for massive global heavyweights like ESPN, Hershey's, and NASCAR. Think about it. If one LLM suddenly spikes in price or its performance drops off a cliff, an enterprise built on ZBrain can just pivot their foundational model without having to rebuild their entire SaaS application from scratch. It's brilliant.
Section 4, the final partner comparison. We've looked at speed, boutique specialization, and enterprise scale. Let's synthesize all this so you can find your exact match. Okay, I highly encourage you to literally pause the explainer right here. Take a good look at how these partners stack up side by side. If you need pre-built modules and multi-tenant speed on a really great budget, DBB Software in Poland is your answer. Need that same speed but with premium US-based pods? That's HatchWorks AI. If you want the security of the highest volume of verified reviews and deep NLP expertise, you want Goji Labs. Bootstrapping, but absolutely needing senior-level Python-first architecture with zero junior dilution? Uvik Software's $10K minimum is right there waiting for you. And if you're an enterprise needing to avoid vendor lock-in across multiple LLMs, LeewayHertz is your powerhouse. It's all about aligning your budget and technical needs to the right fit.
And we want to leave you with this final critical thought. Which architectural strength actually matches your product's survival needs for 2028? Remember what we talked about at the very beginning. Most AI wrappers built today simply won't be here in 2 years. The development partner you choose right now, the architectural foundation they lay down in those first crucial 4 weeks, will entirely dictate if your AI SaaS is just a fleeting feature or a highly defensible, surviving business in 2028. Make your choice count. Thank you so much for joining us for this explainer. And hey, good luck building.